Alright, I am so happy because yesterday I sent off that hard drive with all our deliverables to the distributor. And I think I have talked about those deliverables before, but those are all the things your distributor needs in order to distribute the movie. And that includes, of course, the original movie, and then a trailer and artwork and stills and closed captions and different forms and all that shebang. And yesterday we accomplished to finish everything and we send it off. Now this is more difficult than one thinks because it's a lot of technical stuff, because all those files have to have exactly those requirements. You know, the movie file, for example, has to be, of course, 4K or HD, and it has to be a Apple ProRes file 422HQ 23.98 frames per second and stereo and all that stuff, you know. And then the trailer, same thing, and the trailer has to be G-rated. Now that took me by surprise when I heard that, and I was wondering, why does the trailer have to be G-rated for R-rated or not rated movie, but it's horror, thriller, you know. So after a while I was thinking, I think I figured out why, because any kid, of course, can go on iTunes and watch all those trailers, you know, for free. And that's why those trailers have to be G-rated, I think, because they can't watch the movie because they, you know, they would need an account and a credit card and all that stuff, and usually kids don't have that. But a kid can go on the internet, whatever, and watch any kind of trailer, so that's why I think it's G-rated. Anyway, but before we accomplished all those deliverables, we had huge problems with our hard drive. And it was very scary because we pretty much finished the movie, everything was good, and the last thing we need to do is to, you know, burn a file of our movie. And that's what we tried to do, and it just somehow didn't work. And then one of the hard drives started to sound funny, and then we had to restart the computer, and suddenly, boom, the movie was gone. We could not believe it, and we were looking for it, and we could not retrieve that file anymore. It was just like gone. And then we had to go into the backup files and recover the file there, but then the color correction was missing, and all the little changes we made earlier, they were all gone too, so we had to start recreating the thing, and it was scary, and we were sweating, you know, like you work a year long on this project, and then right before it's done, you press enter, and then it's gone. Well, anyway, after a while, it took us like a week to get this all done, you know, and thanks to Yankton Brown again, she was a godsend, and she stuck with us and figured it out. And then we finally succeeded burning a file, but then we had corruption in it, you know, like little glitches and stuff. And of course, you can't deliver that, otherwise you fail quality control. So we burned new files, and I had to watch that movie every time from the beginning, you know, watching frame by frame to make sure there's no glitch. And then I sit there for an hour and suddenly there is a glitch. Yeah, and the corruption, it was just unbelievably, I mean, it got worse and worse and worse, and I can give you a little example right here. So how about that? How scary is that, huh? You know, I had to go back, burn a new file, and watch that damn thing again, you know, frame by frame. I don't know how many times I did that before we finally succeeded burning a file with no glitches. You know, and then first it was the wrong frame rate, you know, it was 24 frames per second, but it had to be 23.98. So we had to do it again. It's like, oh, tell you, it was horrible. And then the closed caption company, they screwed up too, so I was doing like 20 hours I put in to correct those captions, you know. But finally that's done, and like I said yesterday, everything was done, and I sent it off, and man, after a year's work and so many freaking hours, it was finally done. I can tell you, tonight I will celebrate and get drunk on Red Bull. That's for sure. And until then, see you soon.